Did you miss me? It's been like 7 minutes since we last spoke. Isn't that crazy? Did you miss me? Hi. Hee. I guess. What, you weren't even here. You missed the whole thing. Hi. Hi. So. Actually, let me keep the rain on. I want the rain because we're gonna talk music, right? Hi. So, this karaoke stream, it's been 220 years. You're such a liar. Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of Maximus, let me replay. Thank you, Maximus, for the $25. The message said, just because of that song, my dude. What song was it, Max? Was it? What song was it? Oh, was it Never Gonna Give You Up? Never Gonna Let You Down? Was it that one? It was a Rickroll? Awesome. So, the songs. I gave a little explanation for most of them, but I do want to talk about them. So, I originally planned to have way more songs, right? I originally planned to include way more of your guys' songs. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, my foot's asleep and now I'm like uncomfortable. I originally planned to have way more songs. I just couldn't. Hi, Gord. I just couldn't have more songs. And I feel terrible because I know you guys submitted so many songs. In fact, I still have all of the songs you guys submitted. They're still on the Discord. You guys just can't see them. But me and Dustin, we can see them. I wanted to do Fallen Kingdom, but I didn't know the words enough. Which seems like a travesty. I know. I really wanted to be able to do more. And I didn't. And I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to be able to sing more. But every time I went to go practice, I was stressed that I was going to lose my voice again. Because if I'm going to be honest, my voice has not fully recovered since I pushed myself too far. Over the weekend, I am going to speak nothing. I'm going to say no words. I'm lying. I talk so much. There's actually no way that I would be able to do that. I talk so much, it's crazy. But I haven't fully recovered since last week when I wrecked my throat. So every time I practiced, I would be worried that I was going to push myself too far again. So I wasn't able to practice enough songs and get as many songs on the list. So that's why there were only 7. The songs were, in order, Jazz on the Clock by Luxium. I forgot the order. Jazz on the Clock by Luxium. Colors Flying High from the Persona 5 Royal soundtrack. Then Was It Never Gonna Give You Up? I feel like I should know this, right? Like if anybody should know it, it should be me. I think it was Never Gonna Give You Up. And then I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, and then it was Wolf in Sheep's Clothing from Set It Off, by Set It Off. Then Phantom by Nate Wants to Battle. Then Wildfire from the Hoyo Mix Honkai Star Rail soundtrack. And then the last song was Live Long Enough to See, to Become the Hero from Nate Wants to Battle. Which, contrary to popular belief, was not a English version of a Japanese song. It was actually an original song that he made. So it's a very good song, and I like it. Voice in my head said to keep on going. Don't let them see you bleed. Don't want your weakness showing. Need you to see me. If you could just believe me. Great song. So that was the other song. I really liked those songs. I have a hard time finding songs that I really like that I want to add into karaoke's because most of the songs I know aren't in English. Which is a problem because I can't speak any other language other than English. So that's a little issue. But I did my best. With Jazz on the Clock, I know I spoke about it, but I wouldn't have even thought of becoming a VTuber if it wasn't for Luxium. Ike Eveland was the first VTuber I ever started watching. So Mista's graduation is a big thing. Even though I wasn't a personal watcher of Mista, really, it's a big thing. He's a big name, especially in the VTubing space. And I felt that it was only right to do one song by them. And honestly, Jazz on the Clock, that's their best song. I hate to say it. That's their best song. Their debut song doesn't hold a candle to Jazz on the Clock. Jazz on the Clock is so good. So I really liked Jazz on the Clock, so I went with that one. Then the next song was Colors Flying High. I wanted to do a Persona 5 song. I knew that I couldn't do the other two. So I knew that the one that I knew the best was Colors Flying High. Because I didn't have enough time to be able to practice the words. Since the words in the Persona 5 soundtrack don't make sense half of the time. Because they aren't English speakers, native English speakers. So it just doesn't make sense sometimes. I did my best. And I knew I couldn't practice the other two enough to be able to perform those songs. So I went with Colors Flying High. Because first of all, it's the opening. It's a good one. It was originally going to be the first song until I put in Jazz on the Clock. But I decided Jazz on the Clock was so jazzy and snappy that I might as well. But it was originally going to be the first song, so it was going to be the opener, just like it's the opening to the Persona 5 Royal game, which I thought was fun. But I didn't do that afterward. You did way more work than me. I stole some top 5 list from Google. It's okay. So there was that. And then there was Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, Never Gonna Run Around and Desert You, Never Gonna Make You Cry, Never Gonna Say Goodbye, Never Gonna Tell a Lie and Hurt You. Which is just a straight up banger. And honestly, from the moment that was sent, I knew I had to add it. I just knew I had to. I know all the words. It was obligatory at this point. So that's why that song was there. It doesn't fit the theme in the slightest, but it just had to be there, okay? It just had to. The next song... Oh, by the way, Jazz on the Clock also doesn't fit the theme, but it was so jazzy and snappy, I just had to. But the theme was more like... If you understood the theme, it was more of like a hero-villain kind of thing. I didn't do it on purpose, but there was a theme. And I kind of liked that. I thought it was fun. So the next song after that was Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, which was very much of a revenge villain kind of song. And I really love that song. It is I said it before, but it was the first song that I ever listened to that was like an aggressive kind of song, and as a s- as a younger version of me, when you do the Rick roll, you're both a hero and a villain. That's so real. It should have been the last song. um, but that song to a younger Minnie, to a minier Minnie, it was very integral to my brain, to my younger brain. It was a really good song. I'll be honest. And when I first heard it, it was like a animatic kind of thing that somebody made from like a different series that had nothing to do with that song in the slightest, and it was something. But I listened to that nonstop for days and days after I first heard it, and I like sang that song, and I'm like, when did my mom? She had to have heard me sing this song. Like, was she not worried about me? I'm loud. She can hear me from the living room. Like, she had to have heard that. She didn't say a thing. And you know, sometimes when you're a parent and the kids are singing songs that aren't very appropriate, but they can't tell, you just kind of let it happen. And then afterwards they're like, why did you let me sing that? And you're like, well, you know, you really liked the song. I couldn't just tell you couldn't listen to it. It wasn't like, it's not gonna mold your being in any way. It's just a song. So yeah, that was the first aggressive. It was a canon event. It really was. It was a mini canon event. It was the first aggressive song I ever listened to, and ever since then, all I really listen to is aggressive songs or pop. But I listen to a lot of things, but like that's my main stuff. So that was why Bang Bang Shoot Shoot. It was actually, I'm really proud of my performance of that song. I feel like I was able to do it justice, and maybe one day I'll be able to cover it, because I feel like that would be so fun. But I love yelling. I love getting my anger out. I have a lot of anger in this body of mine. I have a lot, but not enough to actually let out real anger. But that song, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Sing out the anger. Heck yeah. That's what wrecks your throat. So that song was a part of it, because it was in fact a canon event, and it's a very important song to me in my timeline of music that really shaped what kind of music I listen to now. The next song after that was Phantom by Nate Wants to Battle. It was one of his first released original songs without being connected to any like franchise, I think. I think later on he said it was a hotel, what's that called? Hotel, I don't know. He said it was a part of a franchise. I don't believe him. But it could be right. But it was like the lead song on Have You Ever Tried Hitting a Pillow with a PVC Pipe? No. Hotel California? No. But it was the first song, I think, if not the main song, from his first original album, without being connected to any franchises. So one, it's just a good freaking song. Two, it's an important song in his music, so it's important to me. Three, in the music video, he looks pretty darn attractive. Listen. I don't usually find myself attracted to men who have lots of tattoos and like gauges. He's the exception. That's an attractive man. I don't know what to tell you. Although I can't say, I guess back then, that was what it was. When I first heard of Nick Wants to Battle, I didn't find myself attracted to that as much. No, it's pretty nice. Anyway, I don't care. But it's a really good song. It's one of my favorites from his original albums, and it's another important song to me. So I added that one. The next song after that was Wildfire from the Hoyo Mix Honkai Star Rail soundtrack. I'm gonna be honest, Nightcrawler came in clutch. If it wasn't for that song, I'd be searching for another one to put in between, because I did not have another song. But I remembered when I started playing Honkai Star Rail, that song is a boss fight song, and it feels so nice when you're playing the game and you're in that boss fight and that song's playing. It is so good. Hello, welcome to the party. Wildfire is such a good song, and when it breaks down and then it goes doo 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 doo, and then he starts yelling again, I'm like, let's go. And then I'm like, Japard, use your shield. Keep us alive. We're gonna die if it isn't for you. Go, Japard. Which is how I always feel whenever I'm playing Honkai Star Rail. Japard is, he's carrying my team on his back. And honestly, I feel like he needs a break. I feel bad for him. Is his back okay? I don't want to, I feel bad. Is he sore? If he needs a break, I can just stop playing for a few days. Anyway, but so Wildfire's a really good song. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to listen to it a whole bunch, but honestly, in-game, that's such a good song. It's such a good song for the moment, you know what I mean? Like, the other Hoyo Mix Honkai Star Rail song that was, his back will just revive itself once each battle. That's so real. That's so true. It literally does. And in fact, I have his light cone? No. Wait, what? Wait, no. Hold on. I'm losing my mind. I don't have his light cone. But, like, I leveled up his thingies, his skill stuff on his skill tree or whatever. His traces. I leveled up his traces so that he revives with like 30% health instead of lower than that, because he had lower than that before. I love Japard. He is so important to me. He will never leave my team. Just like Toma never leaves my Genshin teams, Japard will never leave my Honkai Star Rail team. Unless I get a really good healer. I don't have Locha, so I don't have a really good healer. I also don't have Bailu. I only have Natasha, Doctor of the Underworld. So I don't enjoy using Natasha. But I think I'm going to get Lynx, Japard, and Serval's little sister, who's a healer. So I think it'd be fine. I think I'll be fine. I'll get a healer eventually. It'll take a bit, but I'll get one. I'll get one. Okay? But Wildfire is so good. In the moment, it feels so good. The other Honkai Star Rail song was the one that plays automatically in the train, which is the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will sing. Come with me, take the journey. Such a good one. It's so short though that I didn't think I could use it. Extra free song gamers, heck yeah. Oh, we will sing. Come with me, take the journey. Oh, we will sing. Come with me, take the journey. It's a really good one. I like that song. It's a good song, but it's so short that I didn't feel like it was proper to repeat it over and over again. It just didn't feel right. Also, it doesn't fit the theme that I didn't know I had, so it just didn't make it in. Then the last song, which was "Live Long Enough to Become the Hero," I think. Live long enough. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. That's the saying, right? And he named it "Live Long Enough to Become the Hero," if I remember correctly. I'm just a phantom in your room with no intent on leaving soon, and you're still not even sure just how I got here. Another ghost that's in your bed. You wish you could leave it. Yeah, live long enough to become the hero. It's a part of his second original album, Nate Wants to Battle. It's a part of his second original album that wasn't based off of any existing franchise. It was just his stuff. And this second album has some good songs. There's Stop and Rewind, which is "Can we stop and rewind?" Then To the Ends of the Earth, which is, how does that go? Hold on, wait, I got this. No, wait, I got this. To the Ends of the Earth. I can feel it in my brain that I have it, but I don't have it. Anyway, so To the Ends of the Earth is a really good one. Heroes Never Die. Banger. I cannot suggest Nate Wants to Battle songs more. I'm gonna be honest. Heroes Never Die is a banger. Perfect by Design with Amelie. Amazing. Monarch. Beautiful. Amazing. I'd Love to Break It to You. Also really good. That one's really good. I really like that one, actually. Then All I See, which goes, "And all I see is you next to me, a ghost of you tangled up in my sheets." Such a good one. Such a good one. Oh my god, I cannot talk about Nate Wants to Battle songs more. I'm gonna be honest. We Are Ignited. Then Sandcastle Kingdoms, and then Branded. Sandcastle Kingdoms is the name of the album, and it's good. It's just good. The other album, which has Phantom, is Paid in Exposure, which has Until the Wolves Come Out, which goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, shout it out loud till the wolves come out, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sing it out loud till your lungs give out." Such a good one. Then Smoking Guns, which goes, "You're smoking guns. You think I'm sick of it? I wouldn't have it any other way. You're too much fun. Think I can handle it? Left with no words and yet so much to say." Such a good one. "You're wanting from me some honesty. So honestly, I wanna feel you breathe. You're smoking guns." Anyway. Then Phantom, which you've already heard. And then Take Me Anywhere, which is, "You can't take me anywhere. You can't take me anywhere. I got a way back home and an open door. Through everything I left face down on the floor. You know you can't take me anywhere." Beautiful. Then Dream Alone, which goes, "Hi, Bon. You missed the karaoke. We're after partying. Hi." I'm just talking about Nate Wants to Battle songs at this point. I'm gonna be honest. Then there's Dream Alone, which is "Don't make me dream alone." How does the rest of it go? I can only get Dream Alone line. I don't know. I can't tell you. If I look up the lyrics, I can probably sing them perfectly fine. Then there's Paid in Exposure, which is the title track, which is so darn good. So freaking darn good. Alright? Paid on Exposure. Da 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 da. We're setting up the scene. Back out all the things I see. I never meant to fit this mold. I'm simply doing what I'm told. Painted up and watered down to show that's all a lie. Before I knew I became one of them. Such a good one. I'm gonna be. You guys should just listen to Nate Wants to Battle. I'm gonna be honest. If you like any of the songs that I've been singing, if you like any of the aggressive songs, just listen to Nate Wants to Battle. He makes aggressive songs, both original and he used to make like video game music, like music for based off of video games. So like mostly horror games, like Five Nights at Freddy's. But they're so freaking good. They're so good that like and like most of them you can't even tell that they're like made for a video game, so they're just even better. Oh my gosh. Also, no, I didn't sing any Ruby songs. I literally don't. I could not practice them enough to be able to learn them. But then there's Sleight of Hand, which I don't remember how it goes, but then the Wrecked and the Worried. One count for the wrecked and the worried. You know, you gotta put it down like a jury. Smile till you fake it. None of this seems right. One count for the. And then Call It Off, which is actually my favorite Nate Wants to Battle song, which I've already sung at one point, which is the. I can open up and call it off. How does that go? How does the chorus go? Holy moly. I'm losing it up here. I'm gonna be real. How did that go? I can open. Maybe I just wanna vent. Don't break it down, just let it be what it will be. Just let me be a little discontent. Oh, up and now my life is all up for everyone to break down and think they got it figured out. Oh, up, my doors are locked up. No one is getting in until I open up and call it off. I can't open up and call it off. Good song. And then Bones, which I cannot tell you how that goes at this moment in time, but that's a really good one. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of his songs are good ones. I love them. They're so good. A lot of he has newer songs. He's decided to no longer make what he calls nerdcore music, which is music based off of video games and like anime and stuff. So he's making original songs now, like fully original songs, and he released 2 of them. One of them is To Let Go, and then the other one I think is Forget or Forgive. It's something. Wait, hold on. Wait, am I dumb? Wait, where'd it go? Knock, knock. Nathan, where'd it go? Knock, knock. Forgotten is the other one. One count for the wreck to the way. This is also karaoke enough for me. I'm chilling. Let's go. Hope they don't lose my luggage this time. Whoa, you've lost luggage before? I'm so sorry. Some of these songs have been lurking in my old playlists, and it's painful that I'm not finding any. Just look up Nate Wants to Battle, and then just go through his stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. But, freaking banger of a song is To Let Go. It's so good. May your luggage get to you safely. Yes. Get safely to you. Yes. Hopeful. I really love To Let Go. How does that go? Let me look up the lyrics. Hold on. But all I ever wanted was for you to have some faith in me. And all I ever asked for was to you to let me be. How much farther on the water will I sink? I never know. I can barely hold on when I needed strength to let go. All I ever wanted was for you to have some faith in me. Tell me, why can't you just let this be? Good song. Banger of a song. They lost my luggage on the way home last Saturday. Took me... Whoa. That's crazy. I hope it doesn't happen again. That's crazy. That's insane. All I ever asked for was for you to let me be. How much farther on the water will I sink? I never know. I can barely hold on when I needed strength to let go. All I ever wanted was for you to have some faith in me. Tell me, why can't you just let this be? Speaking of things, I can't tell you how I thought of this. How did you, those who heard it, how did you enjoy my little laugh during Phantom? Teehee. Did you like it? Was it cool? Did it sound scary? Or like menacing in some way? Loved it. Let's freaking go! I actually can force laughs pretty easily. But like menacing laughs, I don't feel like I can do very well. I feel like I'm too happy-go-lucky. But I really tried my best. I'm sure it did. I believe you. I'll be present next time. It's okay, fine. Don't worry about it. What I might do later on is rebroadcast the karaoke stream, just so people who missed it can watch it again. Most likely it'll be on a weekend where I don't have to be here. But I'll rebroadcast it, and then afterward I will unlist it once again. Or not unlist it, but private it once again. You succeeded? Let's go! Oh no, no riddle. Don't say it up. I really liked Phantom. Phantom is such a good one. Okay. I know we talked about it, but Wolf in Sheep's Clothing is like aggressive. It did go through correctly. Like my anger, my fake anger, it went through, right? Like you could feel it. Yes? Could you feel it? Could you feel the fake anger? I'll do it again. I'll do it again if you want. You want me to be angry at you? Definitely. Thank you, Bond, who wasn't there. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Codemeister. I love that song. Angry vibes. Thank you, Maximus. Angry mini noises. It's just me singing. I think my favorite part is always the talking part, because he does say a curse word. There is a curse word in the talking part that isn't L, which I don't say. Which I just cut myself off as if I'm like too angry to finish what I was saying. I'm an actress, can you tell? I was a theater kid, smiley face. I love acting. And I think my favorite thing to act is the things that are like so aggressively different from me. So like specifically, I'm not surprised. Is that like a good thing? Acting is really nice. Thank you. Water, do you mean that like in a, like, I'm not surprised derogatory, or I'm not surprised affectionate, or like I'm not surprised neutral? My school was too small to have a theater. I'm a band kid. R.I.P. Bon. How much farther on the water will I sink? I never know. I can barely hold on when I needed strength to let go. All I ever wanted was for you to have some faith in me. Oh, tell me, why can't you just let this be? So, for those who weren't there, I in fact sang a song with 4 curse words in total. My mom has manages a theater group that oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Man, that's cool. But so in Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, there are 4 curse words. And as you know, I don't curse. So how did I get around it? 2 of them I just didn't say, which was one that I just couldn't say. Don't say that. Don't say no, but stop that. Oh my gosh. 2 of them I just had to skip over because I just can't say them, and I couldn't find a way to say them. But the word that starts with H and ends with L, that word, I have found over the years a very smart way of skipping through the word. Can we start guessing the words? No. You can. I am not allowing you to just spew curse words in my chat. I can tell you, but I can't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I can hint to them. But the word that starts with H and ends with L, there are 2 ways that I get around saying that curse word. And the lyrics were, looks up the lyrics, even though I know them, but I can't remember. Wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir, by the way. This one. Okay. The lyric is, no, sir, by the way, what the are mortals? Or morals, right? Like, so I have to skip through that properly without it making it seem like I'm skipping through the word. So what you do is you cut off the H. So then it still sounds like it's the curse word. So it's, no, sir, by the way, what the hell are mortals? Right? So you just cut it off. You just bop. And then it still sounds like it. The other one was, who am I kidding? Now let's not get overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of, if I could kill you, I would, but it's found upon in all 50 states. Having said that, burn in hell. Wasn't that what Englishmen do? I don't know. I figured it out myself. But so for burn in, you know, I just go, hey, and then I go into the yeah. So then I never really finished the curse word. Anyway, so the other curse words were Jill's a little and her alibis are dirty tricks. Which it starts with WH and ends with or. And then the other one is from the same bit as Burnin', you know, which is, now who am I kidding? Now let's not get overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of, and I'm sure you guys can infer what word is there. I don't need to say it, or like, you know. So that's how I skip over curse words. I do it. I just either skip the word, or I find a way to make it sound like I'm still saying it without actually saying it, so that it doesn't mess with the cadence of the song. But definitely with the Jill's a little and her alibis are dirty tricks, I definitely couldn't say that one. Because it goes, ba ba, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir, by the way, what the hell are mortals? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jill's a little and her alibis are dirty tricks. Like, you just can't do it right. I can't do it. Minnie's using all of our brain cells right now. I've figured out how to mess up the word H ends with L. Why don't you swear anyway? I just never did. I just never grew up doing it, so it's not something I do. And I decided that I just didn't want to. Nobody in my family ever did, and I just decided I didn't want to. It's not around. People say it when they're frustrated sometimes, but not even then. It's very light. The usage is very light in the house. So I just ended up never doing it. Um, I do it sometimes on accident, and that's about it. Um, it's not a part of my vocabulary, so it just never happened. You're talking about someone who plays only up casually. She's built different. Honestly, I think so. I think I'm kind of built strange. I play the rage games casually. And then the games that aren't supposed to make you rage, that's where I get mad. Like you know, Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, so I never did until YouTube. Even when I watched, I am surrounded by people and things that curse all the time. It just never, it never happens. I don't know what to tell you. I did curse one time with my friend on complete accident. It was probably in the tier list of curse words. It's the most well known and also like the biggest one in my opinion. And I said it on accident, and then I said it, and then I went, oh, I'm so sorry, and then I like almost started crying because I felt so terrible that I said it. It makes me feel bad. It's not. They're mean words, in my opinion, and I don't like saying them. I like saying them as jokes. Jokes are. I mean, hold on. I don't like saying them at all. Right? I think they're funny when they're jokes. And sometimes I wish I'd cursed just so I could make some jokes. But I feel like if I curse in front of people, they'll be like, you know? And then I'll have to be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I have to apologize. I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, you cursed. You know what I mean? I just want to like, if I curse, I want you to all move on. You know what I mean? Don't bring attention to it. Just move on. But I don't curse. I have my filler words, which are like frickin' and heck and shoot and crap and dang. I have my filler words. But I don't use curse words really. But I figured out how to skip over curse words, especially H ends with L. I figured out that one pretty early on because a lot of songs from like musicals have that word in it, and I don't curse, so I found my way around it. And sometimes, especially when you're, because I was a theater kid, sometimes you just can't. And so I would curse on stage, and also in voice acting roles I cursed if I needed to, if it was in the script. But, you know, in my real life, it just doesn't happen. If it's in the script, I won't be like, you know what I mean? I'll just like do it, move on. But if it's in real life, I just don't. Minnie built different for real. Minnie be a scholar. She doesn't use such lowly words in her vocabulary. Gamer brain. I'm gamer coded. I simply was built to be a gamer. When God was making me in his little mixing pot, he said, let's put all the gamer into her. All of the, he had like a huge like cup full of gamer, and he just poured it all in. I'm just such a gamer. And then he took out all the curse words. He went in and hand-picked out most of the curse words. Only some remain. And that's when I accidentally curse. I see my bag. The day ends. Bag. Yippee! Alright. So, I've sung. I've hung out with everybody. We have gamed until gaming was done. Alright? Next week, we will have a new schedule. I think probably FNAF with TTS on. Because because I think that would be fun. So you guys can scare me. Also, there's something I found. And by me finding it, I mean my friend found it. And I've decided I want to use it. It's a video that is an hour of silence interrupted by Pikmin, and I want that. I want the Pikmin noise interrupting my silence and scaring me. So we'll probably do something like that. The realist gamer, you know it. You know it, gamer. So probably FNAF with TTS, something with Pikmin to scare me, and I might start Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. We might start Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. So I think that would be fun. But next week will be crunch week when it comes to cosplaying stuff. So on days that I'm not streaming, I'll be busy. But other than that, we're gonna be freaking chillin' until Anime Impulse. Then when I get to Anime Impulse, I will no longer be chilling. No part of my body will be chill. I will be all nerves. I promise. There are some amazing voice actors that are going to be there, and some other VTubers that are going to be there that I want to see them, and I'm seeing a VTuber, and I'm seeing multiple voice actors, and I'm gonna walk around and be like, oh my gosh, look at that, I want to buy it, and then I'm gonna be like, you need money for food? I'm so glad that I've gotten some work next week. Let's do it Monday so you have no time. Minnie, have you ever had a Spider-Man moment when you have superhuman reflexes for a split second? Yes! Oh my gosh, it happened yesterday. Oh my gosh, I threw the ball at my dog. She loves the ball. Oh my gosh, my dog Maggie. I have two dogs, Addie and Maggie. Maggie is the puppy. She loves the ball. That's her thing. She has chewed and broken multiple of them. Multiple tennis balls. Gone. Okay? So she chews them a lot. She loves playing fetch. She's the first dog I've ever had that really likes playing fetch. She's really good at getting it and then bringing it back to you and sitting it in your hand. Oh, I love her. I love Magenta. Maggie is the cutest thing in the world. But I threw it and she didn't catch it properly, and it bounced out of her mouth, and it bounced back at me, and I was sitting in front of the hutch, which has pretty and expensive kind of china and stuff, pretty good plates and cups and stuff like that could have been damaged, and I threw it and it bounced off of her mouth, and I caught it just before it could have reached the hutch. I felt so cool. I looked at my mom and I was like, and she went, maybe you shouldn't sit there. But I felt so cool. I felt so proud of myself. I love when that stuff happens. I feel so cool. I don't get the chance to catch things as much as I get the chance to throw stuff. So it's really cool when I catch something and I'm like, whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? The only thing I don't have superhuman reflexes for when catching is my phone. That thing just drops straight to the floor. I have no shot of picking that up before it falls. I'm gonna be real. My phone is broken. So. Also, it has come to my attention that the only thing I've eaten today is popcorn. So maybe I should go change that before it's too late. Although I have them very often because my hands don't work well. So I almost drop things a lot. That's crazy. See, I drop things a lot, but I just let it happen. Yeah, I've only had popcorn today, and it was 4 or 5 hours ago, all I've had is coffee and popcorn. Actually, it was more like 8 or 9 hours ago. So I'm gonna go. I usually catch things mid-air sometimes. How? Drink water. I've had a lot of water the last few days, actually. Be proud of me. I'm usually very dehydrated. I am hydrated. Mm-hmm. I want to order Popeyes, but I don't think I have the money. I've only had shrimp today. Ooh. 12 hours ago. Yikes. Go eat. But also shrimp. Yummy. That's so good. That shrimp is so yum. I love shrimp. Holy moly. How much does it cost? I don't have the Popeyes app. I think it's like 22 or something. My mom has the Popeyes app. I order off of her phone. What will I do when I move out? How will I order my food when I'm no longer living here? I can't go to my mom and say, hey, can I order food? I just have to sit here to myself and think, am I going to order food? What am I going to do? That's what I think it's 22. Oh my gosh, wait, I have 37 emails. Hold up, gamers. I gotta check this stuff. Use magic powers? True. Crazy radical idea, cook your own food. See, I have a reason for not, I promise. I can cook, but I promise there's an actual reason as to why I can't cook my own food a lot of the time. I promise. It's not something I want to get into because it's more of a personal thing. So I don't like talking about it, but I promise that a lot of the time there is a reason why I don't cook my own food. Apologies. You're A? No, I can cook. I'm not a bad cook. Dude, I made cupcakes. I baked cupcakes and I make pancakes sometimes. And I make cookies and I make my own food. Yesterday, I did make my own food. Actually, thank you very much. I made fried rice. And today, I popped popcorn. Not from the micro... I popped popcorn, but not in the microwave, in the popcorn maker. I don't have Ayato's cook. I am a moderately okay cook. There we go. Eat food mini. Okay. I should get out of here, shouldn't I? I also read some Spy Family on the plane. I've only read the first, 3 chapters. The first 3 volumes. I've only read the first 3. Actually... maybe I read the first 2 and I didn't read the 3rd one. My dog's barking. But I did read some of it and I love Spy Family. I love Spy Family. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I love Spy Family. It's my comfort show, I'm gonna be honest. It brings me joy. To see even though they're not a real family, just a happy little family. They're just so cute, and Anya's is sweet, and Yor is so wow, and Lloyd is so whoa. You know what I mean? I love them. They're such a cute little family, and honestly, I wish, in the second half of the first season, there was more family content of them just being a family. I just want to see them go on outings together and just have cute times. One of the mangas I want the complete collection together. I want that with Fruba, Fruits Basket. Oh, I have the first, I think 3 volumes as well. I have 3 volumes of Fruba, Spy Family, and the Persona 5 manga. That's what I have 3 volumes of. Let me get rid of my pay down exposure. Physically, I mean, and there's a lot. And there's a lot of that later. Yes, yes, yes. I have 3 of like the mangas that I really like physically. Oh my gosh, guys! I might be buying a new game for next week. I just saw something. It's on sale, and it's a game I really want to play. So I might buy that. It's only $10. Oh, I bought Nitro. I forgot about that. I bought my own Nitro. Nobody had to buy it for me. Smiley face. And that's all thanks to you guys. All thanks to you guys, I got to pay for my own Nitro. Thank you for supporting your fellow gamer. I paid for my own Nitro. Minnie, don't forget to eat. I promise I won't. I promise. I promise. Tomorrow, I won't spend any money. I promise. I promise I won't spend any money tomorrow to get food. Smiley face. Usually there's someone spy stuff mixed in. The only manga I've collected completely so far is part 1 of Chainsaw Man. I could never. I've been told that I shouldn't watch it. Because I have so many emotions. I have too many. I have so many emotions, and I've been told that it would be too sad that I shouldn't watch it. And honestly, the person who told me that is a very credible source, and I agree, shouldn't do it. Food money equals game plus food money? No, but yes, but no. But thank you. Okay, I'll get out of your hair, everybody. I'll get out of your hairs. I'll get out of here. I'll get. So I'll see you all on Monday. I now have 3 plans. 3 ideas. Well, 2 ideas. I have 2 ideas for the next 3 streams. So I'll see you all later. I'll see you on Monday. We'll go. We'll have fun, and then I'll go to Anime Impulse, and then I'll make the vlog over time. It'll take me a little probably, but I'll make the vlog for you guys, and then we'll have some fun. We'll go back to normal after that. Anime Impulse week, I will warn you again, will be weird. I don't think I'll be streaming on Monday. I'll probably be streaming on Tuesday. If not, then it'll be Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday that I'll stream. If I can't stream on Tuesday, I'll make up for it. I promise. And after Anime Impulse, I will get things set up to be able to do the spicy food challenge. And then also, I will start working on the super secret idea. Super secret cool idea. That was what it was called. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for supporting me and being so sweet and kind and awesome. And I am so, so very thankful for all of you, for everything ever. Thank you. And I will see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.